Shocking legal setback for Trump as judge blocks passport gender policy. In a significant judicial development, a federal judge has blocked the Trump administration from enforcing a controversial policy that would have eliminated the option for non-binary individuals to select an X gender marker on U.S. passports. Following Donald Trump's return to the White House, the president swiftly issued numerous executive orders aimed at reshaping federal policies, including a reversal of several measures introduced under former President Joe Biden. Among these was an executive order titled Defending Women from Gender Ideology Extremism and Restoring Biological Truth to the Federal Government, which redefined gender strictly as male or female and sought to remove non-binary recognition from federal documents. Under Biden, the Department of State had allowed passport applicants to choose X as a gender marker, beginning in October 2021. This inclusive policy acknowledged individuals who identify outside the traditional male-female binary, including non-binary and intersex individuals. The Trump administration moved quickly to halt this option, with passport applications reflecting X being frozen shortly after the new executive order was signed. An internal email from Secretary of State Marco Rubio reportedly directed staff to reject applications requesting an X marker or attempting to update gender information inconsistent with Trump's newly enforced definitions. However, this action prompted swift legal pushback. The American Civil Liberties Union, ACLU, representing several affected individuals, filed a lawsuit arguing that the new policy was discriminatory and denied transgender and non-binary Americans the right to accurate identification. U.S. District Judge Julia Kobik, a Biden appointee, ruled in favor of the ACLU's request for a preliminary injunction, effectively blocking enforcement of the new passport policy. In her decision, Judge Kobik emphasized that the executive order and related policy classified applicants by sex and therefore warranted heightened judicial scrutiny. She concluded that the administration failed to justify its actions as being substantially related to any significant governmental interest. The plaintiffs have shown a likelihood of success in proving that these policies are rooted in irrational bias and conflict with the Constitution's equal protection guarantees, Judge Kobik stated. ACLU attorney Sruti Swaminathan underscored the broader implications of the decision. This policy denied transgender and non-binary people the dignity and recognition they deserve. Everyone deserves identification documents that reflect who they truly are. Legal experts consider the ruling a substantial setback for the administration's broader agenda regarding gender identity policy. ACLU lawyer Lee Nowlin Soul called the decision a critical win for equality and a historic stand against efforts to marginalize transgender and intersex Americans. The federal government is expected to appeal the ruling, but for now, the inclusive passport policy remains in place.